I'm here to help you. So my name is Zohra, and today I'm going to show you how to apply for your Alberta Health Care card. Let's start. So what you are going to do, you're gonna Google it, Alberta Health Care card, and once you will search it, it will gives you the first one, healthcare card, alberta.ca. You will go to apply for Alberta Healthcare Insurance Plan coverage, AHCIP coverage. You will click on this one here, and it will take you to this main website. So this main website will help you to understand what is Alberta Healthcare Insurance Plan, and there is the eligibility criteria for that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, mm, you know, uh, just go through this website. This will help you a lot to learn if you want to check for the eligibility, how to apply, where to apply. I'm gonna go with these steps in details, how to apply and where to apply. Let's move on. Apply for Alberta Healthcare card coverage. If you move to Alberta, I'm gonna click on this one here. So we will be on this main page. So I'm going to share this link in the description or in the comment section. So if you, there are two criterias here now. Either you moved within Canada or you moved from outside Canada. So if you moved from within Canada, suppose you moved from BC to Alberta. So if you're planning to stay in Alberta, then you have to apply for the Alberta Healthcare card. But there is a criteria there. Once you will apply for the Alberta Healthcare card, for 3 months, your BC card will be valid. You can go to the doctor, provide your BC Healthcare card, and you will be good to go. But once the 3 months are over, then your Alberta Healthcare card eligibility will start. So that is the criteria if you are moving from one province to the other province. Like you're moving in Canada. Now the next criteria is moving outside Canada. Suppose you came from different country directly to Alberta, and you are planning to live here. So your coverage will start from the first day, but you have to apply for the card. So you have 3 months to apply for the card, but uh, if you will apply within the 3 months, then your coverage will start the day you enter Canada. And if it's delayed, you pass the 3 months, then the date you started your application process, that will be considered your eligibility date. So there are some requirements there. I'm gonna go through that one. So I'm gonna move on to the next step. On this page there is other information, just go through that if it works for you, but I am touching only here if you move from within Canada or outside Canada, and you are eligible to apply for the Alberta Healthcare card. So let's move on here. So now I'm going to talk about how to apply for Alberta Healthcare card. So how to apply, check your eligibility, because you should be student, on work permit, or permanent residency, citizen. But there are the criteria, like if you serve in army or navy, there is a different way to go for the healthcare services. But here I'm just talking about in general circumstances how you can apply for the Alberta healthcare card. Okay, so you gonna the second step will be fill up your form. So I'm gonna show you the form here. Let's go on here. So the form looks like this way. Application for Alberta Healthcare Insurance Plan coverage. So you will add all the information here. So like last name, first name, date of birth, gender, your marital status, phone number, mailing address, the home address. Home address, if it's different from the mailing address, you can add it here. Are you a Canadian citizen? Yes or no. If you are on work permit or PR card or student, then you will say no. If you said no, then you have to click what's your status. So once you have done that, and then but you have to give uh, your, suppose you are in the work permit, your work permit started today and it will end next year and the same time for in a year time, then you will add that information here. Same for the student permit. Have you previously had healthcare insurance plan coverage? If you are new in Alberta, for sure you don't have, then click no. If you do had somehow sometime, then click yes there. Okay. Why are you applying for Alberta healthcare card? Just click everything which applies to you. Like you are new resident of Alberta. Suppose you arrive from outside Canada, then you are new resident, or you are returning back. Check whichever applies to you. Check that box in. Okay. From where and when did you arrive in Alberta? That's the important part here. So where did you arrive from before moving to Alberta? Whether you arrived from outside Canada or from other province, BC or Ontario, that you have to give here, and the date you arrived from outside of Canada. Suppose you arrived yesterday here, so you're gonna add the yesterday date here, and it's the same. Sometimes, if you arrive from outside Canada, maybe your port of entry was Toronto, but you came further to Alberta. So in this case, you're gonna um, give the date you arrived in Alberta, and date you decided to live in Alberta permanently. Suppose I moved from work permit to the PR, so that is my permanent residency now. So I will add that date for the permanent residency here. Okay. So province, Canadian province, territory, health members, plan numbers. If you are in different province, so you're gonna give that information here. And they are asking if you intend to stay in Alberta for 12 months or longer, then you can, if you say yes or no. Some people just come for the work for 12 months. Suppose you came to from the other province to here just for 12 months for work or something, then you will say yes. And but if you're not planning to stay 12 months, then no. Otherwise yes. But for the people who are coming outside Canada, and for sure they have planned for to live in Alberta, then they have to say yes. So this is the declaration here. Just go through this one. You have to add your email address, date, and you have to sign it here. Okay. Now is the next pages are, if you are single, you don't need to worry about the next pages. But if you have a spouse or you have a dependent, children there, then you have to go through these forms and you have to fill for them. Like for your wife, you will or husband, you will mm, um, add information under this section, and if you have a kids, then you will add this section. Okay. And suppose you have 2 kids or 3 kids, then you can add children and then put the children informations there. Okay. So on this page there is the important information here that can help you to understand what exactly and how you can do things. So go through these things here, and I'm gonna go back where I was. So I'm gonna show you the next step. Now you have filled your form. Now what you're gonna do once your form is ready, then you can gather your documents. So you need some supporting documents. So in supporting documents, you need Alberta residency, identity, legal entitlement to be in and remain in Canada. So in a residency document, you can provide Alberta driving license, bills such as utility or phone bill, mortgage or rental agreement, home insurance, vehicle registration. These can be provided as a one of them as a the residency document. And the other identity document, um, includes your passport, your PR card, your certificate of Indian status issued by the federal government, government issued driving license, government issued registries, ID card, Canadian citizenship card. These can be used, any of them, as an identity document. And then legal entitlement to be in Canada document include Canadian passport, PR card, certification of Indian status is issued by the federal government, Canadian birth certificates, Canada entry document like you got work permit or study permit there, Canadian citizenship card or certificate, permanent residency card or confirmation document or letter. You can gather your document, and then what you have to do to submit this application, you have to go to nearby registry. So now I'm going to show the last part, how you can find a nearby registry, to your area. You're gonna click on this participating registry. So I'm gonna click on this one here. So where to apply? Okay, so we're gonna go here. You have all the documents, you got the forms, you are eligible, everything is good there. Now I have to find a registry where I will go and I will submit my form. So find a registry near you, and here we go. So you are looking for a registry, suppose in Adri or Banff, Canmore, Calgary. Let's go for Adri, okay? And if you know some places, just put a keyword, otherwise just apply filter. I would prefer to go with the list. You can choose your preference, and there is only one registry in the Adri, okay? So you go here, you extend this, and it will give you the information. There is the phone number, there is a fax number there, there is the address there, there is a direction, and the email address. You have to go to this registry with your form. um, but I wanted to mention one thing here. If you cannot fill out this digital form, I mean online PDF form, you can go to the registry and they can provide you a copy of a paper forms there too. You can fill out there and then you can submit there with your supporting documents. So this is the way you can apply for your Alberta Healthcare card. I'm going to add the link to the form, link to the main page of the website where you find all the information, and I'm going to add this link there too, third link, to find the registry. So this is the way you can apply for your Alberta Health card. So go and apply, and take care of your health, because health is the most important thing. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, follow, because these are the things that motivates us. Thank you so much.